Hi, I'm Campbell from Metal Form Tow and Farm. Today I'm going to show you how to adjust the drawbar height on your Tow & Collect 1500 Pro. The tools you're going to need is a 16 and 17mm ring spanner and also a block of wood that's roughly 70mm or 3 inches thick. Okay, so the reason that you need to adjust the drawbar angle on your Tow & Collect is to ensure that the body of the collector is level during collection to ensure that the machine works properly. And so different tow vehicles have different height tow couplings. And so if you put the machine on a four-wheeler, which will be at this lower height, or an ATV or mule, you'll notice that with this current setup the machine is sitting nice and level, and you can tell that by looking at the top surface of the battery box cover. It's sitting nice and level, so this machine is set up currently correctly for a low drawbar height. You'll notice if I lift the machine up to the height of a four-wheel drive ute, the body of the machine now has tilted backwards, and you can tell by looking here that this is not sitting level, and this will affect the performance of the collection. Now, how to adjust this is done in this area here, and so you remove this bolt and choose one of 4 hole positions to ensure that the machine is basically level. Okay, so the first step is to get the machine ready to change the drawbar angle. Slide a roughly 70mm or 3 inch block of wood just under the front of the machine on one side only, and then using the brush height adjust handle, lower the machine onto the block of wood until the weight is neutral on the drawbar. This just makes things easier for your next step. Okay, you can see here that the drawbar is held in by a bolt at the back, which is essentially a pivot point, and a bolt at the front, which has 4 different hole positions that are possible. As a general rule of thumb, the second hole from the bottom is suitable for low drawbar hitches like ATVs, mules, etc. And the next one up is suitable for higher drawbar hitches like utes and four-wheel drives. So currently we're set to the lower one. So taking your 17 and 16mm ring spanner, undo the front bolt. You also have to make sure that the rear bolt is loose so that the drawbar can pivot around it. Note that there's a washer on either side of, one under the head of the bolt and one under the nut. Put those in a safe place. Now the height of the drawbar can now be adjusted up to the next hole. So putting the washer and the nut back onto the bolt. Now at this stage it's a good idea just to check that the battery box is now basically level. If it's not level yet, you may need to go to the next hole up. However, this is quite unusual. Okay, so taking your 16 and 17mm ring spanners, do the bolt up until it's nice and tight. You'll notice that the cheek plates of the drawbar support clamp together as you tighten the bolt. This is normal, this is what should happen. Once you've done the front one, then tighten the back one also. Again, this needs to be nice and tight to ensure the drawbar doesn't flog out with use. Okay, so that's that done. Okay, so the final little job is to wind the collector back onto its wheels. So you can remove the piece of wood that you had temporarily holding the collector up. Okay, so thanks for watching today's tech tip on how to change the drawbar angle on your Time Collect 1500 Pro. Until next time, happy collecting.